Cold world. Southside.
Peel out on rip me out the plastic, I been acting brand new. Bitches acting like they running shit they really ran through. I spend that 500 before I ever trap you. They thought I was gon' fall off, I hate to bring you bad news. Throw so many racks, a bitch can't even see the flow. From Atlanta to LA, the only time I'm back and forth. Cheap niggas make you pee, rich niggas get you both. Gave a Bentley to ballet and let that nigga dry the boat. Let me pop off, leave the club sloppy drunk, come home and get my rocks off. Her bitch from the south, he tryna see me knock his socks off. Told them bitches meet me at the top, think they got lost. I'm on go like Grease. She thought I would kiss her ass, she must ain't took a mess. Shit around my nigga,
Hold up.
Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. Welcome back to another vlog, baby. Make sure I had to go into office today to switch out my computer because I was having issues with it to connect for work. But needless to say, it's done. I put in some hours and I'm going to go home and finish it. But I want to come out here and tell y'all, hey girls, hey boys, hey y'all. Today, energy was a little off. Not mine, people, okay? People, baby. Energy was off. But I'm not gonna talk about that on here, but I definitely can feel it. I definitely can feel it. Out here in the DMV is giving like a muggy day. I definitely wish. I woke up, y'all, thinking today was Saturday. Y'all hear me? I woke up, thought today was Saturday. I was like, oh my God, I have to go into the building today. So it kind of knocked me off my horse. And now I'm headed back home. The traffic should not be as bad, so it shouldn't take me as long to get there. What do I have planned for this weekend? What do I have planned for today? What do I just have planned? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I have planned. This is the type of weekends that I just love to just, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go ahead and finally clean my house. I definitely have to get that together. This whole week and a little bit of last week, I've just been on a blur. I don't remember much other than work. So I really didn't pick up the camera to really talk to you guys because it was just work on my mind. It was just work every day. It was just work and more work, and baby, guess what? Work. So I was also very drained. I haven't been taking my pills as far as my multivitamins and all the other in-betweens that I'm supposed to take. I have not in months been consistent with them. Let's just say that I'll do it every now and then, but definitely my multivitamins, I have not taken them probably like 4 months. My body feels drained. Last week I was on go. Like, I was that girl. I was definitely waking up, going for my walks, working out multiple times a day, close my ring on my watch multiple times. This week was a struggle and a fight. I didn't give up on myself. I definitely did not. But I was feeling it. Was feeling it for sure. So I'm just really praying next week will be much better. Definitely just pray next week it's gonna be much better. I said, what else I'm gonna do? I'm definitely going to church on Sunday. And clean up my house on Sunday. Let's do a Sunday reset, which I think we should do a Sunday reset. I think we should. I think it's time. I think it's time, guys. Definitely need to do that. And preparing for a new month. We're about to roll into March. And by rolling into a new month and ending Q1, damn, I feel like January didn't even happen, y'all. January definitely did not even happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen at all. Because I'm over here like, we in February? And February is feeling like January? What, we're about to be in March? My God. Can y'all believe I wanted to take a solo trip in March? There's no way possible I would have been able to plan that, execute that the way I want to. So I'm glad I pushed it to another quarter, because it's going to happen, just definitely not in March. Definitely not in March. I recorded earlier. I thought I did, but I didn't. Nothing was picking up. I think I was telling y'all that I got some crayon case. I got 2 lipsticks and a gloss. This one is called Clearly. It's okay. It's giving, no exaggeration, I ain't trying to be rude or nothing, but it's definitely giving beauty supply. It's giving beauty supply. I support my sisters, but it's giving beauty supply. I got it on her Supa's, definitely beauty supply, but we're not gonna keep saying that, cause shop at Crayon Case. Oh, Supa was having like a big old sale for her birthday, and she had different times, different % off. So I was able to get this, I think it was for the 70% off. She had 50, 70, I think 30 and some other things. But I didn't see what I really went on there for, which was the wipes. I really been wanting to try the wipes for a long time, the makeup wipes. But they were sold out so fast, y'all. I didn't even get a chance to touch the button. That thing was like sold out. So definitely that. I'm gonna have to show y'all when I decide to do my makeup with y'all on the lipstick that I got. I think it's cute, the combo that I did get. I think it's cute, you know, but I did get the clear because I just want to try it and support. And so when I got it, it's giving what I just said, but the fact of the matter is that it is what it is. What was I gonna say to y'all? I'm actually a little hungry, and I'm debating, should I go home and cook or stop and get a sandwich? I've been craving Jersey Mike's. I've been craving like a Subway sub. I might do Subway, y'all. I don't know, but I might do Subway. But how's it going for you guys? Really, how's it going? How's life treating you? But for me, life has been lifing, as I said earlier, and but I'm grateful that I have opportunity to even say that, y'all. No exaggeration, because hearing the other people talk about like what they've been dealing with on social media, it's kind of like, wow, every good thing and bad thing I'm just thankful, grateful, and happy for, honestly, because the world be doing absolutely the most. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all followed Ressa Tessa, her 52-part series on Who the Fuck Did I Marry? And I'm so glad she did that, because there's so many lessons in that we as people and women should pay attention to. I wish I would have brought my notes, but I'm driving, so I'm gonna go off the dome of things that kind of stood out to me and why they stood out to me. The first thing was when God was giving her so many signs, y'all. And if y'all don't want to hear this, that's fine, but I'm gonna do my best to do the recap on my thoughts on this the best I can do, because y'all know I get easily distracted, which is not okay. But hey, that's me. To be honest, that's me. But so the things I want to recap on was, what stood out to me was like her tire pop, her tire blew. And when her tire blew, that was a sign, baby, like, don't go on this date. Don't go on this date. This man is going to put you through hell and high waters. But she did own up and say that she was kept pushing this relationship to work because she was ready to start a family and she was ready to be loved. And we as people have to stop accepting the bare minimum. I'm definitely speaking to myself, because those, oh my God, he changed my tires. Oh my God, he's paying my bills. Oh my God. You don't have to accept bare minimum, because that's what they're doing. And that's what most of us are okay with, because we feel as if that's a great gesture, or it's okay for a person to do those things for you. And yes, it is, but in a form of you in the process of losing your mind. And trust me, y'all, I have been there in a, not where she was, but my own form of it, you know. When you talking to a person, you be feeling like, am I going crazy? Am I losing my mind? You start second guessing and gaslighting yourself, because this person is doing a whole lot of talking and you're not really allowing yourself to think and feel and respond the way you should, baby, you going through it, okay? Going through the ringers. And the lies that this man told, guys, is wild. He should really write screenplays, because I think in his mind, he was really talking to those people on the phone. You created scenarios, you created like accounts. How could you really sign on a dotted line to do a all cash offer on a home, $699,000? Where you gonna get that money from? Where?
What address you gonna use, Lewis? What ID you gonna use, Lewis? How you gonna pay for these court fees, Lewis?
Where? Legion, where? They just know how to get your information, and that's why you should be very important on what you put out there and how you're displaying it. That's why I've just been really watching myself, what I record, where I record at, because people can see, people can zoom in, people can see everything. So you have to be mindful of what you put yourself out there to. Let's go back to the story. So this man, it's sad that she was definitely gaslighting herself, because like, am I going crazy? This man gave you so many red flags. When she said United Nations of red flags, like he was waving them. They were blinking. Red light for real. Like, what? But she chose not to pay attention to those. Honestly, chose not to pay attention to those because she wanted to be loved that bad. Sometimes you have to watch who you want to be loved by, because really that love is lust. And I'm so glad, don't want to say this, but so glad she did not have that baby by that man. And not have a baby by that man. You giving multiple social security numbers? Where you get these numbers from? Like, what? You was on the phone talking to yourself, to the fact your whole family was contacting your family, your ex-wives, when you just say you married one time. The people you connect to, and all these women are coming out on social media talking about like everything she's saying is true. Everything she's saying, because that man was that wild of a person to be wanting to put these women through hell. Like, it's a different form of delusion that you got to be in to go through the shit that this man was doing just to portray something. Like, honestly, it was a conversation I was having with my sister one time, and we was talking about this, and it was like a light bulb that went in my head. I just never want to forget it. So what I'm telling y'all is like, get a pen. So when you're dating, certain things you should not mention within the first 6 months to a year. Things you should not do, because you don't know these type of people. These are for men and women, so be mindful, because these women are out there slick, these men out there are slick. So just be mindful, people. But like I was saying, do not tell people certain things. Like, in the first 6 months to a year, they should not know where your family members live. They should not know your whole true backstory of everything. Yes, you can have an honest moment with your partner, but you don't have to display, is this the word, display? You don't have to say so much. You don't have to say so much, because some people can go back and use that against you, okay? Even if it's not using against you, they just don't forget. So you got to watch those type of people. This truck trying to get over. I'm gonna let you over, baby. I'm gonna let you over. I was trying to let you over. Suburban. So it's like, you have to pay attention. You might not think this person's paying attention, but what happened is the little words, the little things that they say, it is exactly, it's a form of love bombing. They want your information, what you like, what you dislike, and they're going to display all of that until them damn layers fall off, and then they show them their true colors. Like, people can lie right in your face. Like, example, she's a good example of that, because she I don't want to say that, because I don't want to say that, but hey, she allowed this man to like really play in her face. She did. And Legion, there's so many Legions out there. There's Legion Letitias, all of these different people. Like, you are not who you portray to be. Like, example, here's another example when I say watch what you tell these people that you're dating. Like how she was saying, like, she was telling him how like he decided to just what's the damn word? My words are just not coming out clear, y'all. My mind is like, blip, 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 blip. He decides to disclose his previous relationship. And so she feels safe to do the same thing. But little did she know that he was going to bring that back on her. Example, when she was telling the story how he gave her money to get her nails done. She at the nail salon. He texted her and said some guy popped up at the house. She's like, wait a minute, what? Because she don't like people. She don't do pop-ups, pop-eyes, none of that. She don't like that. So she felt some type of way. And then he flipped it around and gave a good description of the guy. Like, very vague, but he ended up describing her ex-boyfriend. Like, oh, I know who it was who popped up at your house. He didn't know that she had a security system that would text her every time the door would open and close. He didn't know that she reached out to her neighbor just to confirm on her neighbor's Ring camera to see did anybody come in my driveway? He didn't know those things. But if you gotta do all of that, you know you're not in a safe relationship, honestly. And this man made her really question herself. This man made her do all these things, and that's a part of different self-love that you have to do. Honestly, I'm going to say this. I'm talking about Ressa Tessa and Legion's situation, but at the same time, we as people have gone through these same situations. We have been turned a blind eye, just like, you know, no, that didn't happen that way. And then I'm a type of person who will take your word for it, and that's not always good. And after a while, taking your word for it so many times, it hardens your heart. Honestly, it hardens your character. You change who you are because of these people and how these behaviors and situations you've been into and allow yourself to be in. So I'm speaking for me because I feel like I'm now hardened because a lot of shit, like, I used to pour into people, pour into relationships. They not always romantic, they platonic, they're those type of friendships and relationships and family ships and extended family ships that I realized that was not serving me. And I was rather be delusional to be connected to these individuals. And all they wanted to do was constantly play in my face. So it's like, now I don't trust nobody. And now I'm talking about more of a platonic relation, all types of form of relationships. Let's just say that. Because sometimes, even in my relationships I've had, I'm like, this motherfucker playing in my face. No, that's not, gaslighting myself. So when he was bringing up, and like, oh, it's suspect that you're responding like this because basically you probably, flipping it on her, making her feel like she's wrong for asking questions about who popped up at her house. And saw that the door opened up less than a second. So how you did all that you did within a second? Talking about you talk to the man, you put him in his place, blah, 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 whoop, 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 whoop. And none of that happened. He created a whole scenario in his head and believed it. And guys, what? He believed it. That's a different form of delusion, aloofness, like craziness that he displayed. Like, and I'm pretty sure, like, if this story didn't happen and it went viral and people like putting this information out there and finding this man and all of his information, then he would be right now doing this to somebody else. And this happened to the lady in Ressa. It happened to her in the beginning of the pandemic. So, like, y'all know the pandemic was pandemic and hard. So, did it stop? Oh. The pandemic was pandemic and hard. So it's like, it's really sad to know and to see that people was really doing the most. But I've learned so much, and I feel like I'm dancing over it because a lot of what she was saying that she was dealing with, like, I too, so I'm focusing on myself in this. But some things I cannot talk about on social media. I cannot discuss it because I'm still trying to understand and grasp it and put my hands around it and get it. But like, now I don't trust nobody. Family or not, fuck you. I'm getting to the point of saying fuck you to a lot of people because, like, you don't really care for me like that. You what's that thing? Go where you are celebrated and not tolerated. And that's what I feel like a lot of people dealt with me as. Like, they were just tolerating me because I'm with so and so, or I'm connected, or I'm friends with this person, and these are the services that I can get from her. And then she would do it with, like, wholeheartedly, like. And I'm not gonna just put it on everybody else. It's like sometimes I didn't realize that doing these things for people and being so nice, it's like I want them to like me. I want them to, like, see who I am. But that's a form of manipulation. I didn't know that. Like, oh, I could do this and I could do that. I can help you do this and I can help you start your business. I can Like, these hands are gold. These hands are gold, but it's crazy how much I can pour and release all that I have on everybody else but myself. So I've been in the season of really focusing on myself. And this should have been in my podcast. I might even put it in my podcast. You never know. You never know. Depends what the audio sound like. But to the point that I had to put my podcast conversations with _ on hold, because when you're going through a season, it is really hard to put words to your feelings and your thoughts, especially when you're avoiding with yourself. Like, I avoid dealing with it. I avoid a lot. I avoid going to the doctor. When I tell y'all, I avoid so much, because it's like, let me just stay in my la la land, because then I don't really have to deal with the repercussions of my feelings, being hurt, being disappointed. So let me stay here. And then that is like a wound that you just keep picking at. The next thing you know, it is bruised, you know? I really do appreciate Ressa Tessa from, like, really putting that out there. Her story, sharing her story, and sharing her experience. Because that was going to help a lot of people. I really wish some of these men and women out there open their fucking eyes to see that there's people out there whose only job is to play in your face, only job to make you second guess yourself, only job, J-O-B, y'all. That's the only job, to milk you for everything you got, your mental, your emotion, your spiritual, because it's gonna cost you something to be with a person. It's gonna cost you something, and it sucks that it gotta cost you anything other than, like, oh, we can grow together, we can love. Like, I experienced so much mental turmoil in my relationship, dealing with other people, dealing with situation, dealing with myself, because, to be honest, I should not have ever got married. I should not have ever been in a relationship. I should have definitely healed from those childhood wounds that I personally didn't think I needed to heal from. But it took me to go through things to realize I'm allowing certain people to walk over me. And that's a form of people pleasing. Like, I don't want to ruffle any feathers. And I don't like conflict. But sometimes you got to shake up a motherfucking table to let these people know that I am not the one, the two, or the goddamn three. I really wish that I could tap back into that old version of me. Old version of me. Pieces of it, y'all. Pieces of it. That I would not allow bullshit to take place. I really, really do, because being too nice hurts. Being too okay with second guessing yourself, the negative chatters to get louder and louder and louder in your head, is not okay. It really isn't. But it really took me until I get into my late 30s to feel and to think that, to start, like, really putting the pen to the paper, really putting the foot to the pedal, like, honestly. Because you just, that shows that you didn't love yourself. That shows that you really have to do a lot of healing. A lot of healing. And when you're in a marriage or you already in a relationship, it's like you really do have to heal yourself, because I will take out a lot of things on those around me. I primarily trust myself. I've been let down so many times that it is hard to trust another person. our marriage as an example, because you're connected to another person who was raised differently than you, who see things differently than you, who experience life different than you. So of course you're gonna clash. Of course you're not gonna see eye to eye. But I honestly, marriage is gonna test you. People are gonna test you. And what is this up here? Oh, I think I should get over. I think I should get over now. I think I'm gonna stop at Subway. I think I'm gonna stop at Subway. Alright guys, so we can get it. Go into this Subway to see what we can get. Okay.
What's happening to me in the dark? Can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window, trying to stop for a sign. It's the reason why you always on my mind. Come around like it's baby, when I see you, when I see you, baby, when
Alright y'all, so I secured the bag, secured the food, and I think I might head on over to get some chips or something. I don't know, but I'll check y'all later. Anyways, I want to hop on here and let y'all know that I am still working. I just got finished walking Karoni, that I didn't get a chance to grab my camera when I left out, but I didn't forget about y'all. I didn't. But like I told y'all, not much is going on right now but work, and more work. Okay? So I will catch y'all later, but I definitely want to hop in and let y'all know, like, I got a new tripod. Tomorrow I have to drop off some stuff, like returns. So I have to do that. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'll see y'all later. Catch y'all on the flip side. Hey, y'all, I really like this. It's like a good solid grip to record. Yes, this was one of my favorite ones that I purchased so far. I've been on this binge of buying tripods because I haven't found the right one, but y'all, I think I found it. Like, I found it because I have to get comfortable recording out in the streets, not just in my car. But yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, y'all, gotta go back.
I've been all in my phone, I got options, and I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I still can check in with you. I know that I need my friends, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know, I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body. My mind, my body. My body says my mind, and my heart. My body says I don't know what it is. I can't tell you what it is, but you got me going crazy. Just you is so amazing. How long can you go, baby?
Yeah, girl. Yeah. Hi, mama's girl. Hi. Y'all, this is the best feeling to come home and see how excited she is. Just like see me. Y'all, we're gonna work on this. Like, my house is a disaster. I have not been in a space of cleaning. I just been working. We're gonna get this together. We're gonna get this together. Okay, we gonna get this. My plant even like saying, girl, get your life right. My kitchen. We're gonna get it together, okay? We're gonna get it together. So, I'm about to decompress, play some music, and get started. So, I will catch y'all later. Say bye. Bye. I'll be back.
Trying to stand but my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window.
Hey y'all, I forgot to show y'all what I got from Walmart. So let's get into it. Put y'all right here. So I got some cleaning supplies so I can clean my toilet and my bathroom. Got some comment. Got 2 for both of the bathrooms. One got to stay in one, another one got to stay in another. I got the soft cleaning. Oh, I forgot to get that too. Soft cleanser with bleach. I think this is great. I'm gonna try it actually, but from reading it, it's like it's gonna do good, you know. This smells so good, y'all. The pink rose with sweet vanilla. The soft body, yum. Soft soap body, yum. This smells really good, I'm not gonna lie. It just smells ready for spring. It definitely do. I also got this dress. Y'all can see it. It's like a long black sweater material dress. It was on sale for $13, so I got it. And I think it's gonna be cute. And even though Valentine's Day is over, I think this would be cute. I could wear it off the shoulder, wear it, do different things with it. But I think this is really cute. I got a size extra small, so we're gonna just see what it look like, what it do. So when I finally wear that, we're gonna see what it look like. But that's what I got. I also got Karomi some different food. We've been trying different things for her. Let me go show y'all in the kitchen. So I'm gonna flip it. What did I get? So, hold on, let me clean y'all off. I really thought this was already done. I don't even know what the other part look like. Okay, there we go. So I'm trying. So this is what we have been giving her, different pedigree. So the chicken and rice and the chopped chicken. We've been giving her beef. However, her poop just is not that too great. But we've been trying. We're gonna try this brand too. If you guys have tried it before, like, let me know. Pure Balance. This is a chicken, vegetable, and brown rice, and also the beef, vegetable with brown rice stew. So we're gonna give that a try to see if she'll like it. You guys, I swear, ever since I've gotten Karomi, I just keep getting her different stuff. So I got her this chinola, because she's a chewer. So we've been trying to try different things to see if she'll like it. And so, see if she like this one. Yeah, this look like it would be good. I didn't want to buy a big bag because if she don't like it, I'm not wasting my money. And then like a peanut butter flavor, long lasting chew, a busy bone. Oh, busy bone. I thought y'all could see it. But yes, this is what I got so far. What else did I get? Did I get anything else? And I got stuff where I'll make it for dinner tonight. But that's what I got. So that's what I got. And I'm about to get ready to start cleaning. If you guys watch me prepare food for her, I did add in some of the dry food because we got so much dry food. So I just mixed it in a little bit so she could just try to eat. And I'm not sure she's eating enough because, you know, dogs can't talk. But we're trying, y'all. We're trying. Today has been a busy morning so far for me in a good way. I did go for a walk / run. Stopped, got myself something, but I'm not. Oh, I mixed this allergy pills just to see if that worked. Oh, I never knew this was peanut butter flavor until right now. What a weird mix. I've been mixing it with like chicken and beef and all that, but hey, I really feel like she's about to switch over to salmon. But y'all, the salmon ones are more expensive than the other ones. So I was in Walmart and didn't really see a smaller bag for her to try out to see if she'll like it. But I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna get to cleaning because I got a lot of stuff to do. I have to return some stuff with Amazon today. I have to go to Aldi's and get the rest of stuff for dinner. I have to water my plants. I have to wash my blankets. I have to fold all the clothes I have upstairs. Of course, throughout that, I have to walk my baby take care of my baby, spend time with my baby. She's making a lot of noise. But I'm about to go ahead and go, and I will catch y'all later.
Stop outside. It's the reason why. You always on my mind. Around like this shit, and I see you. And I see you. Baby, when I never know when you might walk by. So I gotta be right. I see you. And I see you. I scribble X and O's in my notebook. Checking how my hair and my nails look. I feel myself in the zone. Getting nervous when you're gone. I say I'm not home. See your face and I hear my favorite song. Should I send an email at home? You're the number one topic on the phone. I wonder if you know, or do you have a clue? Yeah. I lay my head on my pillow, and you got me staring out the window. We're showing the stars outside. What's the reason why? Yeah. You're always sexy boy. You're sexy boy. Hey baby, something now is taking over me. Yeah. I'm not gonna run out, just gonna stand here and sleep. Yeah. Hey, baby, I see you. So sexy, boy, so sexy, boy. Around you.
Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. And if you are new, stay baby, because we stay true. Okay, I don't know how that sound. I'm gonna see how that go. I was actually getting ready this morning, and I said something that was basically in church service today, and I'm like, oh, I wanted something. Well, I was in the shower talking to myself, and I'm not sure if you guys do that, but I know I do. I tend to talk to myself just to remind myself that today's gonna be a good day. While I was in there, I just started talking. In the shower, I was basically saying, like, not everybody, I feel like I really wish I could record in the shower and let it be authentic at those moments. However, it's not now, but the message was, not everybody needs to know everything. And it took me years to learn that, years to understand that, because I felt like I had to share everything with everybody. And there's a lot of friends, family, and foe who you cannot share things with. Certain things you cannot, okay? Because not everybody is going to be on your on the right side that you need them on. And of course, like I said, friends, family, and foe. And a lot of friends can be, how do I say, in the costume as a friend. I mean, a lot of friends can be in the costume of in the costume as a friend, but they're really a foe. Same with family. So you really have to watch what they say, how they respond, because that's how you know that you should not be sharing this, that, and third with them. Like, example, I was dealing with a lot for the past few years. However, not everybody know what I've been dealing with, and that's why I had to put my podcast on hold, because I wasn't in a space to not talk about it because it's very much in my face every day. And during that time, I had to be real conscious on who I am talking to, what I am saying, what I am pouring into myself, what I am allowing around my space, because those people who I thought I could share things with, those people who I thought was going to be around me, God just allowed me to see them for who they are. And it hurt. I'm not gonna lie, those situations definitely did hurt, but I feel like it was necessary. Change is necessary, growth is necessary. And a lot of times I have to realize maybe I was not supposed to be in certain people's lives, just as well as they're not supposed to be in mine. Maybe I'm not supposed to be in theirs in their season, you know. So I had to hold myself accountable, see it for what it is, and keep it moving, you know what I mean? So with that being said, the message that I was telling myself this morning was like, you're heading into a new season, you're heading into a new direction, you're heading into a new place in your life that not everybody can go with you, not everybody can stand with you, not everybody can that you can lean on their shoulders and you can lean on theirs. I've been in this healing journey, took a lot of turns, took a lot of ups and downs. It's been an emotional roller coaster, okay? Cute emotional roller coaster, okay, Siri? And like, the lessons that I'm learning all the time is that, nigga, I'm not talking to you. Siri wanna talk. There she go. Let me just not call her name. So the growth that I'm going through and allowing me to be where I am in this place, in this time, it wasn't meant for everybody, you know. And now the message that I had this morning, I don't even remember word from word, bar from bar, but I do remember a little bit of it that I feel like I'm not even expressing it to you guys properly. But maybe later, if it's on my heart and on my spirit, I will share, because I just feel like I'm surface level talking about it now, that it's not giving what was gave earlier, you know. Because I was in the shower like, yes, and then while I was in church, my pastor said the same thing. Like, what? I was on to something, okay? Growth is interesting. Gatorade is okay. I'm making tuna casserole tonight. Oh, yesterday, sorry to end my cleaning reset so abrupt, is because my battery died. My battery died, and by the time I realized it, like half of the house was already done. What is going on? People be driving so reckless in these streets, y'all. But I'm on my way home. I just want to hop in a vlog and tell y'all, hey, happy Sunday. I really hope all is well. I do need to fold some clothes later, and but I'll see. I need to recenter myself, work on some projects that I won't be able to pick up the camera because I need to complete them and edit. So I will catch y'all later. I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I think I am. Well, if I pick up the camera later, y'all see. But right now, I will catch y'all on the flip side. Oh, y'all, this is the sweater I got from Walmart. I wanted to show you that. I'm going to add a picture in here of the outfit that I wore that I got from Walmart, because today was everybody wearing red to church today. So this is my take on it, you know. So that's what I did. All right, guys, I will catch y'all later. Y'all have an amazing day. Y'all, I feel like everybody's intro and outros in my head that I have to figure out my own. But y'all have a blessed day. Do well, be great, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Bye!
Cold world. South side, can't get enough, can't get enough. East side, west side, worldwide. Ride out. 9